she hasn't gotten rich while serving in the House, but her financial disclosure tells a different story. Chad Pergram joins me from Capitol Hill. Okay, the big number. How much is she worth, Chad?
Stuart, good morning. According to congressional financial disclosure documents, she may be worth anything from $6 to $30 million. Democrats often attack the rich, but now there is scrutiny of rapid wealth by Ilhan Omar. Business interests belonging to her husband saw significant gains. That's thanks to an investment in a California winery and Rose Lake Capital. Omar downplayed the earnings. She claims this is part of a right-wing disinformation campaign. Omar called the claim of wealth, quote, categorically false, even though she listed it on her own financial disclosure report. Congressional ethics rules mandate financial reporting, but that can be deceptive.
Well, I think there's some real questions about the financial disclosure form and whether or not it gives enough of an accurate picture of what a member has, both in terms of net worth and the degree to which they're engaging in trades, et cetera. Obviously, we're trying to ban stock trading by members of Congress.
There has long been scrutiny of Omar and her finances. This dates back to when she married Tim Minot in 2020. He served as Omar's campaign consultant. Omar is getting backup from the top Democrat in the House.
She says that this is a fraudulent story. Is there a problem with the filing system here, or do you still support her, or is this Republicans trying to attack her?
I'm certain that it's Republicans trying to attack her, but I'm not specific in terms of the information that has been presented, and I haven't talked to Ilhan Omar about it.
Now, earlier this year, Omar called herself a, quote, working mom with student loan debt.
Are y'all going for this? Are y'all okay? Before I break it down, are y'all going for it? Honestly, because I said I had this conversation with y'all yesterday, and it's almost like things are coming out as fast as I can say it. I had this conversation with y'all yesterday, and so y'all didn't want to hear me. Y'all wanted to just bros over it, go over it, whatever, so on and so forth, right? Now, remember, this is not our opinion, right? Because one of the things that I was always critical of is when people say, oh my God, Jasmine Crockett's net worth is this person's net worth is that, so on and so forth, right? And I'd be critical of that. And the reason that I'm critical of that is because you can't go by Google or Googling somebody's net worth or how much they worth. It's not necessarily accurate, okay? This is her own disclosure. This is her disclosure. This is not an opinion. This ain't a Google anticipation. This is her disclosure with her own husband. Now, what she has to push, and again, the Democrats got to do this. What they have to push to their constituents is, well, no, listen, I'm still struggling, student loans, I got to figure it out, whatever, right? In the meantime, they're married. Well, what does that mean, Anton? A lot of people will sit there and they will have a conversation with you guys and they'll say, there's no point in getting married. There's no point in getting married. When I first started having conversations with y'all, and this absolutely ruffled the feathers of so many people, I said, y'all don't understand that marriage is just as much of a business first as it is about love and a relationship. If you're not looking at it from a business perspective, then you're also doing yourself a disservice. Hey guys, I'm not necessarily doing anything. I'm not making any investments. I'm not trading anything. I don't know what my husband is doing. I don't tell him anything. Hey guys, what? I'm still a struggling student. He was just my campaign finance manager. We just got married. I only sleep with him in the house. I have no clue what's going on. My husband handles that. And to be honest with you, I make sure that I don't talk about anything that happens in the federal government to give them any kind of insight on what moves that they need to be making from a stock perspective. Bishop Bond says you be crazy not to make money in office. Both sides do. Facts. Y'all wanted advice on marriage. Let me go back. Y'all wanted advice on marriage. You want some advice on marriage? Forget all of the stupid stuff that we talk about on a regular basis. Oh man, you know, is she a modern woman? Does she got kids already? Are you going to be a step crash dummy? Do you got your money up as a man? All of that other type of stuff. No, we having the wrong type of conversations. You want some marriage advice, Megan? You want some marriage advice? Go and marry you a congressperson. Go and get with you a person that's a governor. Go and get with somebody that's on the come up and on their way to being the next Obama. You want some marriage advice? Go and talk to your local politician. Go link up with him. That's your marriage advice. Y'all doing it wrong. You shooting for the scammer. You shooting for the rapper. You shooting for the dude that's going to be broke in 2 or 3 years. Even the basketball player, the football player, they're going to be broken 5 years on average. That's what the data and the statistics saying. You playing your game wrong. You should be shooting for the senator. Girl, what'd he do? What is his aspirations? Y'all playing the game wrong. Because he the person that's going to, listen, he going to leverage you. He going to leverage you. That's the real play. Come on, man. Dog, do you know how hard it is? How old is Ilhan? Let me see this. This chick is 42 years old, right? She's 1 year younger than me, probably the same age as me if her birthday hasn't passed yet. Let me see when her birthday is. October. Okay, so we the same age. We was both born in 1982. Me and Miss Omar was both born in 1982. Do you know how hard it is to get a net worth of $30 million? Do you know how hard it is to get a net worth at 42 years old as a person that considers himself business savvy, as a person that is the king of the bag chasers, as the person that invested in everything, built businesses, got a stock portfolio. I built houses for a living. Do you know how hard it is to get a net worth of $30 million? It is so hard. It is so difficult. She did it at 42 years old as a public servant. 42 years old as a public servant. Maybe I do need to run for office. I'm not even really interested in running for office. And I'm interested in putting another girl in a position to run for office. I don't want to be for office myself. I want somebody else to run for office. That's what I'm on. Forget that. Listen, get you a chick that can play the game, that you can put in a position to ultimately run for office so that you can leverage the insight and the insider trader information to know what's coming and make a lot of money as a result of it. That's what you should be doing. Fellas, y'all playing the game wrong. You keep on dealing with her because she a baddie. She's a fairy. Cause she know how to throw it back for a real one. Because she got a waist trainer on. Because she talk nice to you. Because she's peaceable. Forget that, nigga. Go get you a chick that you can put on a ballot somewhere and go get you a politician. Now, that is going to require for you to clean up your life too, because you know that they're going to be looking into people that she's associated with, but you're going to have to go and get you a chick that's in the office, bro. Y'all playing it wrong. Y'all, man, I want a chick that is light skinned. Boy, if you don't go get you an Ilhan Omar, go get you an Ilhan. Go get you an Ilhan. That's how you get it. That's how you run it up. 30 M's, 30 million. That's what they saying that she got, that she popping with.
Representative Ilhan Omar's net worth skyrocketed. A new report based on her latest financial filing shows her husband's company's value soared up to $30 million in 1 year. The Washington Free Beacon first reported that.
In 1 year. In 1 year. Oh man, my net worth skyrocketed. No, that's my husband. To call me a millionaire is categorically false. I hate politicians sometimes, bro. I absolutely do. The game of politics is so dirty. It's such a dirty game. It's such an evil game.
Follows Omar's denial that she's a millionaire. She claimed that she's been the subject of right-wing disinformation campaigns about her financial status.
According to Omar's 2025 Congressional Financial Disclosure Report, which of course covers 2024, the Minnesota Congresswoman and her husband's assets clocked in at up to 3,500% higher than in 2023. The details in the filing show the vast jump came from her husband, Tim Minette's two companies. Those are a winery in California and a venture capital firm. Combined, the Free Beacon reports that the companies had been worth only about $51,000 at the end of 2023.
A venture capital firm. Do you know what venture capitalism is, ladies and gentlemen? I want to make sure that we all on the same page here. It was a 10,000 there, and now it's over $30 million net worth. And this is their financial filings. These are their disclosure reports. Yo, listen, I got a venture capital firm. You know what a venture capital firm is? It's an investment firm. It's basically an opportunity for them to be able to invest in different companies. That's it. That's it. I got a venture capital firm. $51,000. Now it's worth over $30 million. You know what? That's categorically false to call me a millionaire. What?
Great. It should be noted that while the company's values increased, the disclosures do not show the couple taking any income from the venture capital firm, and reported between $5,000 and $15,000 in income from the winery.
But the skyrocketing value is under scrutiny. The Spectator contributor David Seifer Jr. wrote, quote, Omar's financial disclosure is more than a tabloid headline. It's a cultural moment. Here is one of the loudest critics of capitalism, now sitting on the kind of wealth that capitalism makes possible.
Rising has reached out to Congresswoman Omar's office. Meanwhile, on Blue Sky, various users were downplaying the report and said there was nothing suspicious about the situation, and Omar was doing nothing more than listing her husband's growing wealth.
He went from 51 bands. He went from 51,000 to 30 million in a few years. And y'all, you know what's so funny about the whole thing is because y'all will be sitting here just criticizing regular every people that's trying to figure it out and run up a bag. I'll make a couple little $100,000, a little deal or whatever, and then they be trying to, I can't believe it. Why aren't you doing something for the community? And you know what the finesse is? Oh man, that's just what it is on paper. Well, of course. Why would you take income from it, but then you would have to pay taxes on it, and then you would have to disclose how much you made from income from the actual business itself, and just instead of stating the value of the portfolio that you have, your assets. So dirty, bro. So dirty. Y'all looking at the picture so small, so minuscule. They so busy chasing you around that they don't even realize that the politicians are the ones that are stealing all of the money. They distract y'all. Listen, that's the reason why it's so many distractions. It's not a conspiracy theory, it's the truth. They distract y'all because they know that the more that they keep you occupied, the less that you're going to focus on whether or not they're running up a bag, bro. Everybody rich? Everybody rich that's a politician? Everybody rich? And she gonna stay right there where she at because all of her people is gonna keep her in place. because nobody cares. And nobody is actually going to do anything about it.